All right.
Welcome to Network Connection. My name is Roni. Today I have the pleasure to talk with Mike Cirri. He is the owner of CNY Attractions in South Carolina. Mike's company offers wide and cool selections of party attractions that will make your party the talk of the year. So, hi, Mike. How are you today?
I am doing great. Thank you for having me today.
Awesome. All right. So, Mike, tell us, what is it that you do?
So, CNY Attractions is an event specialist company. We bring the fun to your event. We operate all over the country. We're doing virtual events as well as in-person events like laser tag, escape rooms, photo booths, inflatables. So, whatever you need for your party or event, we can bring it to you or get you hooked up with the people who can.
Nice. And how long have you been in business?
We've been operating this business since 2013.
Ooh, that's a long time. How fun. And all right, so what is it really about your approach to setting up the event, setting up, the whole thing, coordinating everything that sets you apart from other companies?
So what we like to do is we like to really focus on the customer. So we could
Mhm.
become a one-stop shop, and the customer would just have to deal with one person to coordinate everything. Planning a lot of events myself with previous jobs that I've had, I've known the hardest part is trying to coordinate everything with many different vendors.
Yeah.
So when I step in, I will work with them on their entire event to see exactly what they need on the entertainment side. And if it's something I have in my inventory, great, we will provide it. If it's something that I don't, I team up with other small businesses and we work together to provide all the services that someone needs for their event.
Nice. That's super cool. So, you mentioned earlier some of the services you guys offering what, take us through one. What is virtual like escape room? How do you do that? How do you set up a laser tag?
Oh, sure. So I'll talk about laser tag, escape rooms, and virtual escape rooms. Those would be three good things to talk about since those are the most popular items that we have.
Mhm.
So for our laser tag setup, we will work with a customer and do an indoor or an outdoor setup about the size of a area about the size of a basketball court. So all that we need to set up a full tactical laser tag arena. We will set up obstacles for people to hide behind. We will bring our laser tag
Wow.
guns, which have a very realistic look and feel to them, and we'll play a variety of different games to amuse them. We could work for smaller events where we play multiple different styles of games, or our specialty is working the larger events like college events or corporate events or
Mhm.
festivals and fairs where we can get anywhere between 150 and 200 people an hour playing
Wow.
games of laser tag.
Whoa, that is so cool.
Yes. Our escape rooms, we have both in person and virtual escape rooms. In person escape rooms, we will bring our mobile escape rooms to your location and set them up. We've designed 15-minute games for 5 people or less. So, again, we can focus on the throughput. We could do 100 to 120 people an hour through our escape rooms.
Mhm.
It's the same experience that they would see or feel going to a real live escape room. However, it's a shorter game, not easier, but a shorter game, and allows us to get those throughput numbers. On the virtual side, we have set up our I think we have about 12 different virtual escape rooms now that we will run over Zoom. So for these,
Wow.
we can accompany up to 500 people join our event. More if we had noticed. The most people we've ever had playing at once is 1,700 people.
How do you play so?
Yeah, so 1,700 people. We had a lot of us working that night. We had a couple different Zoom meetings going, a lot of different breakout rooms
Wow.
going. So we put participants into individual breakout rooms. They run our web app to play the actual escape room while they communicate over Zoom. And
Wow.
myself and my staff are available as our game masters. So anytime people need help or hints, we are available to assist them.
That's so cool. So what would you say is your, I guess, um favorite customer service story that you dealt with? You've been doing this for a while.
Probably my favorite story, and it's one who has actually left a nice Google review for us, is
Mhm.
a teen center in New Jersey that called us up with less than 24 hours notice and said, we hired an escape room company to come and they just canceled on us. Now, we were
Oh,
located about 4.5 hours from them, and we were just getting started with our in-person escape rooms. In fact, we hadn't even finished building it yet, but within 24 hours, we built that escape room,
yeah,
traveled
done.
to New Jersey, and ran that event for those teens. Um,
Wow.
Great story. I absolutely love it. I love telling it. I love getting those reviews, and the fact that that customer, now that's a lifetime customer. They contact us
Absolutely.
for anything and everything that we could possibly do for them.
How fun is that? That is amazing. So from I went to Mike's website. It's actually super informative. There's a lot of great ideas and inspiration for party ideas. Um, what would you say is like your service area? Because it looked like pretty broad.
Yeah, our service area is pretty broad, and it could be a little confusing at times because it's really broken down into the type of activity.
Hmm.
Uh, our virtual escape rooms, that's worldwide. We have
Yeah.
clients in Mexico, clients in Canada, clients in the UK that we've been running virtual escape rooms for, as well as 42 states so far. Um,
Okay.
our mobile escape rooms, we pretty much do that in the US only. We have two different types of setups for mobile escape rooms. A smaller setup that we can fly with. So if we get West Coast customers, we are able to do uh, in-person escape rooms for them. We've been to California, we've been to Washington State, so we've done
Wow.
a lot all over the country there. Our more extensive in-person escape rooms, we tend to just do on the East Coast.
Mhm.
Anywhere from pretty much anything east of the Mississippi River, we will drive to with mobile escape rooms. And the same with laser tag. We do laser tag on the East Coast.
Nice.
Currently in New York State, where I just relocated from, I have a network of subcontractors that I work with who were able to offer inflatables, face painting, caricaturist artists, so a lot of events down in the New York area. And now that I'm located in South Carolina, I am starting to build up my network in this area to be able to offer in the Columbia area the same types of services that I'm offering in New York.
Now let me ask you a little bit of a pivot question. So COVID-19, how has that affected your business?
So COVID-19, the way we started is we had a 1 week period in March of last year where every single event that we had booked for 2020 canceled. So everything canceled. What we did is we immediately started brainstorming. We took
Mm-hmm.
one of our mobile escape rooms that had a large computer component to it, and we recompiled it to work over the web.
Well,
And thus, the virtual escape rooms were born. Um,
yep.
our college market, which is our largest customer base, really needed something to do for all their students while they were all either at home, um, doing all their studies remotely. They jumped on board with our virtual escape rooms and turned out to give us our best year ever. So,
Nice. That's
yeah.
excellent. That's good news. I bet that week in March you were like, that's it. I'm not. Great job
That was a
on
very, very,
thinking
very
outside the
stressful
box.
week. Yeah, yeah, and we had to. And now that even though we're starting to get a combination of in-person and virtual events, the virtual events are still going strong,
Yeah,
and I do
absolutely.
anticipate that continuing,
Yeah.
especially in the corporate market. The corporate market, what we're noticing now is a lot of large corporations with offices all over the country are really jumping on board with the virtual escape rooms to
Yeah,
be able
it's
to
a really
pull them
cool
together.
little thing. I think I've seen a couple of Facebook ads for it, and I was intrigued. So I'm actually really happy we get to cover it here. And I'm sure if a lot of people have more questions for you. Everything sounds great. What is the best way to reach you if somebody else has questions or they want to book their event?
So my cell phone number, which is my business number as well, I could be called or texted, and that is area code 607-316-2237. My website has a contact us form, which again comes directly to my cell phone, and that's at www.cnyattractions.com. Those are the best ways of reaching me.
Awesome. All right. Well, Mike, thank you so much for your time today. I really appreciate it. Everybody, thank you for watching. If you have corporate events, bar mitzvah, quinceañeras, children's party, big party, college party, whatever you need, Mike is your man. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.